Now let's meet the starting lineup for your Ashland Tomcats. Starting at guard at 5'10", junior number 12, Drew Smith. At forward at 6'3", junior number 32, Caleb Clark. At forward at 6'4", senior number 5, Preston Hoskins. At guard at 6'3", senior number 2, Tyson Lalone. And at guard at 6'6", senior number 1, Sander Carter. The Ashland coaching staff: assistants Troy Lee Thomas, Tyler Dodson, Cole Billers, Nick Miller, and Luke Mays. Associate head coach Brian Lemaster. Head coach Ryan Bonner. The officials assigned to this evening's game: Jeffrey Adkins, Greg Stevens, William Jordan.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rist. Tomcats are in white tonight with maroon trim, numerals, and lettering. Fleming County in all black, gold trim, numerals, and lettering. It'll be Carter, who does not control the tip. He tipped it to an Ashland player, but Cropper was there to take it away. He'll give it to Hickerson, now to Jolly. Ashland's going to open in a man-to-man. Jolly with it out between the rings. Play just underway. He'll penetrate, go into the paint, lose the handle on it, pick it up, fumble it, round, looking for help, finally finds it in Johnson. Johnson back to Jolly. Jolly will take it into the paint, jump it up, and in. 2-0, Fleming County. Tomcats with the basketball in a hurry. Clark on the far side in forecourt, looking back out front now to Carter. Fleming's going to open in their 2-3 zone. Lalone, Carter, Smith on the far side. Smith looks things over. Back on the far side, Carter. In the corner, here's Hoskins for a triple. It's good. And Ashland has taken the lead for the first time tonight at 3-2. Here comes Fleming in a hurry. Down the baseline, driving, putting it up. Short is the shot by Robinson. Rebounded by Carter, ahead to Clark. Clark to Hoskins. Back to Clark. He'll now alone for a triple. It's in and out, no good. Good look, but wouldn't go. Fleming County with the basketball. Here comes Hickerson. He'll go coast to coast, go in for the shot, and get fouled by Drew Smith. Tomcats coming off a win last night over Huntington High where they shot only 40%. They really struggled. Hickerson will be at the line. He's an 84% free throw shooter, pretty much automatic. Ashland leading 3-2. We play just over a minute. Hickerson, the 6'3" senior, puts the first one in. We got our first tie at 3. One more for Hickerson. Fleming County playing their 8th game in 14 days. That's a lot of basketball. Ashland playing their 3rd game this week. Hickerson rattles the next one in. And we got our second lead change. It's 4-3, Fleming County. Tomcats against Fleming County's token little pressure in backcourt. Give it to Carter across the line. They'll move out on Carter and Johnson. They'll move it around left side to Smith. Smith with it in the left wing. Looks things over and backs it out. Now gives to Carter. Fleming in their 2-3 zone. They're almost chasing Carter. It's almost like a box and one. Lalone to Smith. Smith straight away. Back to Lalone. Lalone in the corner. Hoskins for another 3. Got another one. Back-to-back threes for Mr. Hoskins. As he brought us back from the dead last night, it's 6-4 Ashland. Driving is Jolly. Gets to Robinson. He fumbles it around. Now to Johnson. Back to Robinson in the corner and back out to Jolly. Jolly on the far side to Cropper. Cropper looks things over. Ashland in the man-to-man. 2 minutes in. Cats by 2. Jolly drives the baseline. Lobs it right side to Hickerson. Hickerson drives in. Takes it down into the paint. A little follow-away shot, no good. Tipped up, tipped around, and Jolly's got the rebound for Fleming County. He out-hustled us. Gives to Robinson. Robinson out front now to Jolly. Jolly will stand and hold it. Bounce it on the right side. Still on the dribble. Drives the baseline. Gets cut off. He'll go up against Carter. He'll throw the pass to Robinson. He'll put it up and rolling in. That'll tie it for the second time tonight at 6. Inbounds to Smith against the 2-man pressure. Carter behind the back dribble. Races up the near sideline. Trying to slow the Tomcats down. In the corner now, Lalone. Inside out, Hoskins for 3 more. Missed that one too hard. Rebound comes down to Fleming County's Robinson. Here come the Panthers with it. Down low, wide open, got behind the defense was Johnson running the left lane. And it's 8-6, Fleming County by 2. Our 4th lead change here early. Hoskins, Tomcats are running, gives to Carter. Fleming County, what they'll do, they're in a 2-3 zone, but they'll, on made buckets, they'll take those 2 men and apply pressure so Ashland doesn't get down floor in a hurry. Lalone to Smith. Smith will try his 3. It'll be short of the mark. Carter tips it up and in. 8-8, 3rd tie of the game. Here comes Fleming County with it. Jolly down the far sideline for the Panthers. Moves to the center of the field. Ashland man-to-man. Jolly angles it toward the right side. Takes it to the elbow. Kills his dribble. Gets it now to Robinson. Robinson's jumper at the foul line short. Rebounded by Carter. Here come the Cats. Tie game at 8. Carter in a hurry. Gives to Hoskins. Back to Carter. In the corner, Clark. He'll drive the baseline. Leave it in the corner to Smith for a triple. It's in and out. No good. Rebound tipped around. And dug out of there by Hickerson. Hickerson will go 1-1 to the bucket and lay it in. 10-8. Fleming County back out by 2. Equals their biggest lead of the night. Here comes Smith in a hurry. Tomcats attacking. Gets it to Clark. Clark with it in the left wing. He'll dribble it into the paint. Fall-away shot at 10. Back of the tab. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Right back up. Won't go, but he got fouled by Cropper. And Drew Smith will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Cats. He's Ashland's best free throw shooter at 85% for the season. 10-8. Fleming County leads it here early with 3:44 to go in the quarter. Smith didn't score last night. Averages 11 points, 4 rebounds, and a couple of assists for the 5'10 junior who pushes the first one up and in. Ashland JV's won tonight by the final count of 50-40 to raise their record to 10-2. We'll go over that scoring at halftime. One more, it's good for Smith, and we got another tie. This one's our 4th at 10. Fleming County basketball. Here comes Jolly. He'll blow by Carter. He'll take it into the lane, fall down, lose the handle on it. Lalone's got the steal ahead to Carter. Carter's going to take it in with a reverse layup. Good. Turnover Fleming County. Tomcats capitalize to give us our 5th lead change of the game. 12-10 Tomcats. Here comes Robinson with it. Ashland man-to-man. Robinson, they're cleared out for him. He'll take it to the baseline, back his way in. Spin, turn off the block. Gives it to Jolly down low. Now to Cropper. Back out on top now to Jolly. Jolly with the basketball. Will just stand and hold it. Give it to Hickerson. Hickerson guarded by Smith. Takes a long 3 and knocks the bottom out. 13-12, our 6th lead change. Fleming County up by 1. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Hoskins to Carter. Carter will bring it across the timeline against that token pressure. Gets it to Smith. Back to Carter. Carter back to Smith here in the near wing. He'll dribble it to the top of the key. Give it to Hoskins. Back to Smith. Swing it to Clark. He'll try a 3 and he'll miss it. Rebound tipped around, loose on the floor, and going to be dug out of there by Drew Smith again. He's on the floor. He has it knocked away and taken away by Johnson. 2:25 to go in the first quarter. Here's Hickerson in the corner to Cropper. Cropper wants to shoot a 3, runs it up in the lane, throws up an air ball, rebounded by Carter. Ahead to Clark. Clark against Johnson, takes it in for the shot, and he'll get fouled with 2:14 to go. 13-12, Fleming County leads it. And the foul's going to be on Robinson, his first. New official here tonight I've never seen. A fella named Holland. Okie dokie. At the line, Caleb Clark for 2. First one's good. Clark, a 73% free throw shooter, will tie it. For the 5th time tonight, out goes Drew Smith, and in for the Tomcats comes Cam Davis. 13 apiece with 2:14 to go in the quarter. Racehorse game so far. Clark bounces the next one in. And we get our 7th lead change. We had 13 lead changes last night. Here's Jolly with it out front for Fleming County. Ashland man-to-man. Jolly will stand and hold it. Dribble it near side to Robinson. Straight away to Hickerson. Hickerson will back his way into the lane. Spin, turn, walk with it. Put it up and in anyway. Got by with a walk. 15-14. Another lead change. We seesaw back and forth. Here comes Davis in a hurry. Davis to Hoskins. Stands on top of the A and back to Davis at 1:40 to go. Fleming up 15-14. Here's Davis with it out between the rings. Flips it left side to Carter. Carter penetrates. Gives it in the corner to Clark. Clark will drive the baseline. Go up with a shot. It's blocked nicely by Robinson. Rebounded by Johnson. Ahead to Robinson. Robinson with it. Over to Jolly to Hickerson for his long three. Got another one. He's got 2 of those tonight. Fleming County enjoys their biggest lead now at 18-14. Here come the Cats with it. Carter over to Davis. Back straight away to Clark. Near side to Hoskins. Hoskins against Fleming's 2-3 zone to Carter. Near side Hoskins. He'll try to answer with a 3 of his own. Missed it. Rebounded though by Caleb Clark. Bounce out to Carter. Less than a minute to go in the quarter. Ashland down 4. Xander Carter will stand and dribble out near the Big A logo. Give it to Davis and back to Carter. Carter will just stand with it on his side. Take a dribble to the left side and give it to Lalone. Lalone around the arc to the near side. Inside out to Carter. Carter in the corner to Hoskins. He'll try another 3. Got that one. He's got 3 here in the first quarter. Cuts the lead to 1, 18-17. Here's Johnson to the bucket. Puts it up and in and got fouled. He powered that one up and in, and Caleb Clark just picked up the foul. Johnson will get the and 1 here and give Fleming the 3-point lead at 20-17 with 31 seconds to go. Lalone will come out. Drew Smith will check back in. Johnson, a 57% free throw shooter. He's not known for his free throw shooting. Pushes it up, missed it, but it rebounded by Hickerson, knocked away by Carter and out of bounds. It'll stay with Fleming. For Fleming County, coming in is Kane Robinson. Roberts will check in, a 6'4 senior. And Elijah Neal checks in for the Tomcats. Ashland down 3, but Fleming has the ball. Jolly will put it in play in front of the Ashland bench. Looking, lobs it into Hickerson. Hickerson's got it out front against Davis. 22 seconds to go. They set the pick and roll. Hickerson will roll it down to the baseline. He'll pop it out, pop it back in. Ball knocked away, gathered in by Roberts down the lane, putting it up and in nicely as Robinson. Fleming County has their biggest lead now at 22-17 with just seconds to go here in the first. Down comes Elijah Neal. He'll drive the baseline inside out to Carter. Davis will try a 3 at the horn. It's short, and that will end the first quarter. Fleming County leads at 22-17 over Ashland at the end of 1. We'll be back in just a moment here on Cat Sports.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
KFB, the Better Bank, is dedicated to its customers. We want you to feel confident with every financial decision made at KFB. From checking accounts to loans, we have your back. KFB is where a strong financial foundation starts. Visit us at one of our locations or www.kfb.bank to see how we can help you start building your financial foundation. KFB, the Better Bank. Located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, Louisa, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
We start the second A with Fleming County enjoying their biggest lead right now at 22-17, and they are shooting lights out. 9 for 13 from the field, 69%, 2 of 2 behind the arc for 100. Ashland, meanwhile, struggling a little bit, 5 of 15 for 33. 3 of 10 behind the arc for 30. Rebounding is even. Tomcats got to do a better job of shooting the basketball. We won earlier this week over George Washington and Huntington High, not shooting it all that well, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll start improving here at home. Here's Carter with it. Inside out to Davis. In the corner, a 3 by Smith. It's no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Hoskins. It'll go to Fleming County. Panthers lead it by 5 at 7:44 to go in the first half. Roberts will bring it into Jolly. Roberts in backcourt to Jolly. Jolly brings it across the line against Ashland in their man-to-man. Jolly will stand and hold it as he just stands and dribbles on top of the Big A. He's content to do just that. Now flips it over to Robinson on the right side. Robinson in the wing against Smith. He'll penetrate down to the baseline, puts a shot up and in. Nice move by Robinson, and Fleming County starting to pull away now. 24-17. We played almost a minute here in the second quarter. Game was tied at 13. It's now an 11-4 run by the Panthers. Here comes Elijah Neal. Over to Carter to Davis on the wing. Davis back to a Neal. Neal fakes the three, gives to Davis. He'll penetrate. Back out to Neal. Neal over to Davis. Davis to Carter. Carter, top of the wing on the far side. Fleming County on a nice 2-3. Gets it to Davis. Down low to Hoskins. Hoskins inside out to Davis. And now to Neal. He'll drive the baseline. Double pump it up. Miss it. Had a good look. Wouldn't go. 6.5 to go. Here comes Robinson to Johnson. Johnson to Roberts. Out front to Jolly. He'll penetrate into the paint. Put the shot up over Neal. No good. Rebounded by Carter. A catch down 7. Smith with it. Ashland needs a bucket in the worst way with 6:20 to go in the half. Trailing by 7. Neal swings the left side to Davis. Davis back out to Smith. Near side to Carter. Fleming in their 2-3 zone. Back out straight away. Hoskins from way out nailed another one. He's got 4 of those tonight. 24-20. Cuts the lead to 4. Cats now need a stop. Here's Johnson with it. Johnson looking. He's going to give it to Robinson. Robinson back out on top to Jolly. Fleming County up by 4. We're at 5:50 of the first half. Jolly stops. Top of the key. Gives near side to Robinson. He'll throw up a long 3. It's short of the mark. Rebounded by Neal. Cats running 4-on-2. Neal in a hurry to Davis. He'll lay it up and in. Nicely done, and it's 24-22. 5 straight for the Cats. Have now cut the lead down to 2. With it out front is Hickerson. Hickerson down low to Johnson. Johnson in the paint against Smith. Fall away shot. Bouncing around and in. Robinson's got 8. It's 26-22. Fleming. Here comes Smith with the basketball out front. Out between the rings, bounces near side to Neal. Neal back out now to Smith. Smith with the basketball, back to Neal, back to Smith. Smith will come around, but now flip it over to Carter. Carter straight away, penetrates the zone, goes to Neal for a long 3. Good. His first points as a Tomcat. Ashland cuts the lead to 1 again, 26-25. Here's Kane Roberts for a long 3. Back of the tab, no. Rebounded by Davis. 4:45 to go in the half. Ashland making a run. Here comes Neal, inside out. Deflected away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cats. Tyson alone will check in for the Cats, and Drew Smith will sit. 26-25. Fleming County leads it. And Cropper will check back in for Fleming County, and out will go Hickerson. Fleming County not very deep. They only really play one man off the bench. That's Roberts. Inbounds to Carter. Fleming 2-3. Carter penetrates his zone, then throws it away in and out of the hands of Davis. Ashland's first turnover of the night. 26-25. Fleming up by 1 with the ball with 4:30 to go here in the first half. Jolly will walk it across the line. Ashland still man-to-man. Jolly angles it toward the right side. Looking for help. Gets it to Johnson down the lane, and he'll just slam it in. Robinson slams it home. 28-25. Fleming by 3. Here comes Carter in a hurry. 3-on-3. He'll stop. Give it to Davis. Davis over to Hoskins. He'll try the 3. He'll hit another one. He's got 5 tonight. And we're all tied at 28. Our 6th tie of the game. Here comes Roberts in the corner to Cropper. Cropper against Lalone. Down low. Jolly got loose and has his shot blocked from behind by Carter and out of bounds. It'll stay with Fleming County. 3:50 to go in the half. 28 apiece. Jolly will put it in play underneath his bucket near side. He slaps and he looks. And he looks. And he better hurry and finally gets it in to Robinson. Robinson against Davis. He'll back it out top of the wing. Ashland still man-to-man. Johnson dribbles it out to midcourt. He's going to isolate himself, go to the bucket, into the paint. Has it knocked away, and a steal by Neal. Turnover. Neal to Carter. He'll try a 3 for the lead. It's no good. Rebounded by Jolly Fleming. We go the other way. Jolly with it. He gives to Cropper. Cropper back out to Jolly. Jolly will stand out between the rings with 3:20 to go in the half. Tie game. Looks for the backdoor cut. Nothing there. Jolly takes it into the paint. Fakes. Can't shoot. Has it knocked away. Ball loose on the floor. And we're going to have a jump ball, or we should. And the possession arrow will stay with Fleming County with 3:08 to go. Hickerson back in for Fleming County, and out will come Roberts. 28-28 after Ashland trailed by as many as 7. Jolly to put it in play in his own end zone, far side, looking, and brings it in to Johnson. Johnson has it knocked away by Lalone and out of bounds. It'll stay with Fleming County with 3:04 to go in the half. Hickerson will put it in play underneath his bucket here on the near side. In a tie game, Hickerson slaps and looks, lobs it in to Johnson, to Robinson, to Hickerson, down the lane, double pumps it over Davis and in. Hickerson's got 14 of their 30 and a steal on the inbounds. Cropper steps out for 3. Oh, he missed it. Rebounded by Hoskins of Ashland. Fleming up by 2. Here's Neal going coast to coast, lays it up and in. 30-30. Another tie, our 7th. Here comes Jolly with 2:35 to go in the half. Jolly steps out for a 3 and lets her rip, and he missed it. Rebounded by Neal. Here come the Tomcats the other way. Neal ahead to Carter. Carter in a hurry, takes it inside out. Here's Neal for 3 in the lead. No, sir. Rebound tipped out, tipped around, and Jolly's going to gather it in for the Panthers. 30-30 with 2:15 to go in the half. Jolly will back it out in midcourt. Angle it toward that right side. Looks for help and finds it in Robinson. He'll try a long 3, and he'll miss it terribly, but he got his rebound, then lost it. Oh, they're going to give that to Fleming County. Drew Smith and Caleb Clark back in. Hoskins and Davis will go out for Ashland. Jolly will put it in play for Fleming underneath their bucket near side. The tie game. Jolly slaps and looks. Ashland still man-to-man. Bounces into Hickerson. Knocked away, and a steal nicely by Neal. Turnover Fleming. Here's Clark ahead to Lalone, to Smith, to Clark. Clark will drive the baseline, lay it up and in. His first bucket tonight. The Tomcats have regained the lead, 32-30. Minute 50 to go. Jolly down the lane, puts it up with the right hand, no good. Rebounded by Carter. Carter ahead of Lalone. He'll lay it up and in. Tomcats are on a roll right now, 34-30. Ashland enjoys their biggest lead. Here comes Jolly. Now to Hickerson. Hickerson goes up for a shot and loses it out of bounds. It'll belong to Ashland. Got a lot of players on the deck, including Smith, Lalone, Hickerson, and Johnson. 2 for each team. Lalone coming out of there limping. Walks it over to the far side. I don't know if he twisted his arm, his knee. It looks like his leg of some sort. Minute 35 to go in the half. Ashland leading 34-30. Davis in. Lalone is out. I think it's his ankle. I don't know. Clark will inbounds it for the Tomcats, with Ashland leading 34-30 after trailing 24-17. Nice 17-6 run. Sparked by Mr. Hoskins and Mr. Neal, to be quite honest with you. Hoskins with 5 threes in the first half. Here's Neal to Clark. Back to Neal. He'll set the offense out front. Left side over to Xander Carter. Fleming in their 2-3 zone. Now to Clark. Clark with it out front on top of the big A. Takes a dribble. Bounces to the near side. Neal. Smith had a shot. Doesn't take it. Penetrates inside out to Neal. Neal penetrates inside out to Clark. In the corner, Smith. And back out to Clark. Minute to go in the quarter. Ashland up by 4. Cam Davis with it out front. Spins it left side to Smith. Smith will take it top of the wing. Still on the dribble. Bring it out near the big A logo. 50 seconds to go. Ashland up 4, 34-30. Smith with it. Penetrates near side to Davis. Davis going to get trapped. It gets it over to Smith at 43 seconds. Fleming County trying to trap right now. Here's Smith. He goes to Clark. Clark to Carter. Carter wants the 3, doesn't take it. Back to Neal, back to Carter at 33 seconds. Ashland doing a good job taking care of the ball, leading it by 40 at 27 seconds. They're trying to trap Smith, but to no avail. Here's Davis out front to Smith. Smith will penetrate top of the key and over to Carter with 17 seconds to go. Carter around the arc to the near side. Fleming in their 2-3. They'll trap a little bit. Now to Neal at 10, at 9, at 8. Smith goes up for a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Elijah Neal at 4 seconds. Gets knocked down. Cropper will get it up to Johnson, and they can't get a shot off. I'm telling you what, Elijah Neal got hammered. He got mugged, and they didn't call it. But Ashland leads it at the end of one half of play. It's Ashland 34, Fleming County 30. We'll be back in just a moment here on Cat Sports.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 44 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime, no matter the make or model, from minor touch-ups to major overhauls. McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, go Tomcats.
Food Fair is making shopping simpler than ever. Visit the brand new foodfairmarkets.com or download the Food Fair app to experience shopping at your fingertips with Easy Shop. Browse the digital weekly circular, add items to your cart effortlessly, and enjoy exclusive early access to sales. Plus, earn cart cash rewards seamlessly. And with the Buy It Again feature, finding your favorite items is just one tap away. It's all at foodfairmarkets.com or the Food Fair app. Food Fair, delightfully local, deliciously fresh. This is Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
34-30 is our halftime score. Ashland up by 4 after trailing at the end of 122-17. Outscored Fleming 17-8. In the second, leaded by 4 here at halftime. There have been 7 ties in this game and 9 lead changes. And that's type of game that it is. It seesaws back and forth. And 2 pretty good basketball teams here in the 16th region, with Ashland leading it right now 34-30. Ashland JV's won tonight 50-40, improved to 10-2. So we'll come back and look at the scoring of our JV game in a moment, as well as our first half stats. That's all coming up. Stay with us here on Cat Sports.
With a new Dakota Closet system at Menards. Dakota Closets are versatile and can be installed in any room, from home offices and laundry rooms to walk-in or reach-in closets, and so much more. Use the You Create Closet Planner, available in-store or online, to design a Dakota Closet system that maximizes your space and matches your style. Don't forget to check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Celebrity voice impersonation not an endorsement.
Why go to a single furniture store when you can go to Big Sandy Superstore? Shop and compare America's top 5 mattress brands, plus Nectar and Purple. And choose from over 22,000 in-stock appliances from the top brands at the guaranteed lowest price. Or furnish the room of your dreams with a large selection of American-built furniture. With financing plans for just about anyone, there's nowhere else quite like it. Big Sandy Superstore.
You're listening to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Tomcats. Congratulations.
Stop by Toyota of Ashland before or after the game and save thousands during Truck Month at Toyota of Ashland.
Save up to $5,000 off MSRP on select Toyota Tundras and Toyota Tacomas.
Up to $3,000 off MSRP.
It's Truck Month at Toyota of Ashland. They look forward to seeing you soon. Stop by 3503 Winchester Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky, or visit ToyotaofAshland.com.
Toyota of Ashland Truck Month. Toyota Tundras is based off stock number T235773 and Tacoma stock number T052137.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
This is Clay at Pollock's, where you will find the Tri-State's largest selection of diamonds. We are also your home for all of your Pandora stackable rings and your Alex and Ani needs. Locally owned and operated since 1874, Pollock's is a name that you know and trust. We provide professional service with a personal touch that has kept clients coming back year after year. Visit Pollock's at 913 Winchester Avenue in Ashland or on the web at pollocksjewelers.com.
Primary Plus is invested in your health and invested in the health of our community. Primary Plus Ashland is happy to grow our team, welcoming family nurse practitioner Morgan Elkins, as well as Kelsey Lucas to our counseling services team. Primary Plus Grayson is excited to add dermatology with nurse practitioner Kelly Sparks. Primary Care Pediatrics, Women's Health, Infusion, Counseling, Pharmacy, and now dermatology. Complete care for the entire family. Primary Plus has 14 locations, including Ashland, Grayson, South Shore, Vanceburg, and our newest location in Moorhead. See them online at primaryplus.net.
McMeaden's Pharmacy, where you're a name, not a number. They provide personalized care from their locally owned, trustworthy team. McMeaden's Pharmacy cares about you and your loved one's health and well-being. McMeaden's Pharmacy proudly supports the Ashland Tomcats. They're here to serve Ashland and their surrounding communities with fast, friendly service at both locations, 2920 Carter Avenue, Ashland, and 708 4th Street, South Point, Ohio.
Hey, Tomcat fans, Old Man Winter's back once again. Don't let him keep you snowed in this year. Ashland Milling can help keep your walks and driveways clear from snow and ice. 50-pound bags of winter ice melt only $9.95. And if you want something that won't hurt your concrete, use 50-pound bags of calcium chloride for only $23.95. Ashland Milling would like to say thanks to the Tri-State for letting us serve you for over 150 years. Go Tomcats! Come on down to the Jubilee Bingo Hall Thursday and Friday nights. Doors open at 4. Games start at 6:30 with a $5,000 nightly payout. Game 18 is worth $1,100. Friendly workers, padded chairs, 10 miles west of Ashland on Route 60. Take exit 180 off I-64. Go left 1 mile next to Manning Furniture. Phone 606-928-4646. Owned and operated by People Helping People Incorporated. License number 102.
It's time for the halftime report. Let's head back to the arena for a recap of the first half on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
It's time for the halftime report. Let's head
34-30. And we also want to send out our best to Keontae Pittman, member of our state championship football team back about 4 or 5 years ago, 4.5 years ago. He was in a pretty bad automobile accident last night, and he's recovering in Lexington, so we want to send our best out to Keontae Pittman, our star running back, along with a great football team back 5 years ago, undefeated, untied, #1, and state champion, Ashland Tomcats. Kittens lost today. They lost to the top-ranked Portsmouth Lady Trojans 52-39. Stacey Davis's team now 13-10. They'll be here on Monday against Russell and Thursday against Boyd here at home. All right, Ashland with the ball to start. It's Lalone and Smith. Hoskins, Clark, and Carter. Clark's got it in the wing. Fleming still in their 2-3 zone. Their two top men really pull out, way out above the arc. Here's Smith with it. Smith around the arc to the near side. Back to the far side. Knocked away and stolen by Jolly. Jolly heads to the other end. He'll slap it up and in. And it's 34-32. Tomcats not paying attention. Here's Hoskins up the near sideline. He'll bring it across a 10-second strike. Still on the dribble. He'll penetrate inside out to Smith. Now to Hoskins and back to Smith. Smith on the far side gets it to Lalone. Lalone looking back to Carter. Carter will set for a long three. Nailed it. His first three of the night. Ashland leads it by 5. 37-32. Their biggest lead of the night. There's a turnover taken away by Carter. He'll go to the bucket and lay it up and in. He got fouled, but no call. 39-32. Tomcats capitalize on the mistake, up to 7 now. Here comes Fleming. Ashland still man-to-man. Jolly penetrates, can't shoot. Cut off to the baseline to Hickerson. Hickerson will penetrate against Smith. He'll put it up. Won't go, but he got fouled by Drew Smith. His second. That'll put Hickerson, at the foul line for 2. He's pretty much automatic. He's 2 of 2 from there tonight with 14 points, looking for 15 and 16 with Ashland up 7, 39-32. Fleming County senior dominated. Robinson, Hickerson, Jolly, all seniors. Cropper, a junior, and Johnson, a junior. Davis in, Smith out. First free throw of Hickerson, good. Make it a 6-point Ashland lead at 39-33. One more for Hickerson, could cut the lead down to 5. He pushes it up and rolled it round and round and in. It's all tied at it's Ashland by 5, 39-34. He's perfect at 4-4 from the foul line. Don't want to foul that guy. Here's Davis to Carter. High post to Clark. Clark will take it in the lane, give it to Lalone. Inside out to Hoskins. Hoskins now straight away to Davis. Near side it comes to Clark. Clark gives to Carter. Carter with the basketball. He'll back it out near center stripe. Right side to Hoskins. Back out to Carter. They'll set the high pick and roll. Carter will roll down. Inside out Hoskins. Open for another 3. Missed that one. Rebound chased down by Lalone. He gets it to Carter. Great hustle by Lalone. Carter will put it off the glass. Miss it. Got his rebound. Put it up. Blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Ashland. 6 minutes to go in the half. Ashland leads it 39-34. We're in the third quarter. Davis will put it in play underneath his bucket near side. Fleming in their 2-3 zone. That's all they ever play. Brings it in the corner to Clark. Clark will drive the baseline. Double pump it up. No good, but he'll get fouled by Hickerson, I think. His first. And Caleb Clark will go back to the foul line for Ashland to shoot 2. He's 2 of 2 from there tonight with 4 points. Ashland up by 5, and Caleb Clark, the junior, at the line. One dribble, the junior up, and good. Ashland's a good free throw shooting team, 73% for the year as a team. Lalone in the 80s, Smith's in the 80s shooting free throws. Carter's at 70. Clark's at 73 as he hits the next one. Cats back out by 7 at 41-34. Here comes Fleming against Ashland's man-to-man. Jolly's going to penetrate down the lane against Davis. Lays it up and in. They're just penetrating and beating our defenders. Here comes Tomcats in a hurry. Carter out front to Clark to Davis. Open, doesn't take the shot. Davis penetrates, looks for help. Near side to Clark. Clark baseline jumper at 15. No good. Rebounded by Hickerson. Ashland by 5, but Fleming with the ball. And here comes Hickerson. He'll take it to the goal. Go inside out to Robinson. Back to Jolly. He'll go against Davis. Penetrate, put the shot up. Missed that one. Rebounded by Clark. Had a good look, just wouldn't go. Clark near side to Hoskins. Hoskins back out to Clark, swing it to Carter. He'll try a long three. No, rebounded by Hoskins to Clark. Clark down the lane with a floater. It's up, bouncing in. 43-36, Ashland back out by 7. Here comes Fleming with it. Here comes Johnson into the paint. He gets blocked and fouled by Caleb Clark, his second. All Fleming County is doing is clearing it out for their penetration. That's all they're doing. Jolly will put it in play underneath his bucket on the far side. He looks, he brings it in to Robinson. Robinson drives against Clark and has it knocked away out of bounds. He'll keep it. 4:52 to go in the third. Ashland up 7. Fleming County's Hickerson will put it in play in his own end zone far side. Slaps and looks and brings it into Robinson out front. And he gives to Hickerson. Hickerson against Carter. Carter will guard him. Hickerson will come in front of his own bench. They go with a pick and roll, and he'll roll with the bucket, lay it up, hang it up, blocked by Clark. Rebounded by Carter. Head to Davis. Davis will inside out to Carter. Carter will take it in. He'll have it knocked away and lost it out of bounds. It'll belong to Fleming. Ashland's 4th turnover of the night. 4.5 to go in the third. Missed a good chance there to extend that lead. Here comes Jolly. Again, they spread the floor, and they're going to spread it and let whoever take it to the bucket. Jolly's got it right now, and he'll take it to the bucket down the lane, and he walked. He also got fouled. And the foul's going to be on Davis. Davis's first 2 shots coming to Jolly. The good news is Jolly's a very poor free throw shooter, 48% for the year. Averages 10 points, 7 rebounds a game. He throws the first one up and in. Well, he's due to miss this one, 43-37. Jolly was 7 on the night. One more for Jolly. The senior point guard. Southpaw pushes it up, way short, rebounded by Hoskins. Hoskins ahead. It goes to Davis, to Carter. He'll launch a 3, swish. His second 3 of the night, both coming here in the half, 46-37. Tomcats up by 9 as they get 3 for 1 on that trip. That's a good trip to have. Here's Robinson out front to Hickerson. He'll go to work on Carter. Spin down into the paint. Flawless a shot up. Blocked by Carter. Rebounded by Zander. He'll give it to Hoskins. Hoskins will take it down into the paint. Have it knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Ashland. With 3:45 to go, Ashland leads it by 9. We're in the third quarter. Carter at the hash mark on the far side will put it in play. Fleming in their 2-3. Get it to Davis. Davis with the basketball. Will bring it across the line. Set a high pick and roll. Davis rolls it to the left side to Tyson alone. Davis to Hoskins. Hoskins straight away back to Davis. Davis to Carter. Free throw line jumper. No. Rebounded by Jolly Fleming. Here come the Panthers. 3-on-3. Hickerson to Jolly, and it's kicked away by Carter and out of bounds. It'll stay with Fleming County. 3:22 to go in the third. In goes Roberts for Fleming County. Out will come Johnson. Jolly will put it in play. Far side at the hash mark in forecourt. Trailing by 9, 46-37. Ashland still man-to-man. Been there all night long. Fleming County has played 2-3 all night long, but they take their 2 guys and they apply pressure on the inbounds to slow Ashland down. And then they bring their 2 guys up on top, way out above the 3-point line. Lob it into Jolly. Jolly in backcourt, walks it across the line. Now they'll clear it out for Roberts. Roberts will take it inside out. Here's a long one by Johnson. Air ball, rebounded by Carter. Here come the Cats up 9. Ahead it goes to Lalone. Lalone with it, spins, turns in the corner, open. Cam Davis for 3. No. Got his rebound and then lost it. Out of bounds. Give it to Fleming. Yeah. Elijah Neal will check in. Caleb Clark will go out. 3 minutes to go in the half. Ashland leads it by 9, 46-37. Fleming County basketball. Again, it's Jolly who walks it across the 10-second stripe. He arcs it to the right. He's going to let go with a long 3, and he banked it in. How about that? He only has 8 of those on the year, but give him 9 now, and it's 46-40. Ashland lead at 6, 2:40 to go in the third. Here comes Carter, near side to Davis, and back to Carter, and over to Neal. Fleming still in their 2-3. Now to Davis. Davis back near side. Carter for 3 more. This one's off the mark, way short. Rebounded by Jolly. Here comes Fleming down 6. Jolly near side to Hickerson. Hickerson into the paint. He'll double it up, and it won't go. Rebounded by Carter. Carter, look at 4-on-2. Tomcats with it. Right side to Neal. Neal down the lane. Inside out. They give it to Hoskins for a triple. It's no good. Rebounded by Roberts of Fleming County. Down 6 with 2 minutes to go in the third. Here comes Jolly. Jolly down the lane. Scoops it up. Missed it. Foul on Cam Davis. His second. And that'll put Jolly back at the foul line. The Tomcats just having trouble, period, stopping Fleming County's penetration. Nope, no free throws, they say. Okay, common foul. Jolly will put it in play underneath this bucket near side, bring it into Hickerson. Stripped by Carter and out of bounds. They'll give it back to Fleming with 2 minutes to go. 46-40, Ashland leads it. They've led by as many as 9. Hickerson in front of his own bench will lob it into backcourt to Jolly. Ashland will pick up in a man-to-man. Jolly gives to Hickerson. Hickerson around the arc. Gives it now to Robinson. Robinson back out straight away to Jolly. He'll go to work on Davis. At the elbow, gives to Hickerson. Hickerson will go to work on Carter. He'll go into the shot. And they'll call foul on Carter. His first. And that'll put Hickerson back at the foul line to shoot 2. He's perfect from there tonight. 4 for 4. Minute 43 to go. Third quarter, Hickerson's first one's good. Cuts the lead to 5 at 46-41. One more for Hickerson. Don't want to foul this cat. He is money. He got that one. 6 of 6. Ashland lead down to 4. It used to be 9. Inbounds Carter to Neal to Davis. Davis with it out front to Neal. Neal bounces near side to Carter. Down into the paint. Inside out to Hoskins. Far side to Davis. Davis looking. Gives to Neal. Down to Clark. Drives a baseline reverse. Layup is good by Caleb Clark. Pretty. Nice athletic move. 48-42. Ashland by 6. Here comes Roberts to Hickerson. Hickerson against Carter. Spins to the bucket. Lays it up and in. Ashland just doesn't have an answer for Fleming County's penetration. They've beaten us all night long as they clear it out. And whoever's got it takes it to the bucket. In the corner, Hoskins has got it, and he's fouled immediately by Jolly, his first. Lalone will check in for the Tomcats, and Hoskins will get a breather. It'll be Neal to put it in play, far side to hash mark, as Ashland leads it by 4. Fleming still in their 2-3 zone, into Davis. Bounce near side Lalone. Lalone will penetrate. He can't shoot. Back out to Davis straight away between the rings and over to Neal. Down low to Clark. He's got loose. He puts it up and in. Nice job by Clark to get loose inside. 50-44. There's a steal by Neal. Here comes Neal the other way. 3-on-2 in the corner. 3 ball on the way. It's no good by Clark. Rebound tipped around. Gathered in by Clark, and he lost it out of bounds, and down goes Lalone. But he's back up and around. He's taking a beating tonight. 50-44, Ashland up by 6, 39 seconds to go in the third. They'll inbounds it to Hickerson. Ashland will pick up, half court man-to-man. They just clear it out. They put players in each corner, and then Hickerson will just stand and dribble, and he'll go to work. Hickerson now gives to Jolly at 24 seconds. Ashland up 6. Jolly will stand and dribble on top of the A and down to 20. Jolly back to Hickerson. Down to 15. Hickerson backs it out to midcourt, down to 12. They clear it out for him, and he'll go to work at 9, at 8, 7 and 6. Down to 5. He'll penetrate. Inside out 3 is short of the mark by Roberts. Rebound Carter. Half court at the horn, no good. At the end of 3, it's Ashland 44 and Ashland 50. Fleming County 44. Here on Cat Sports.
Work in the car or at the gym. There's nothing more convenient than the fast service and the quality products brought to you by Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee. If you're always on the go with family, friends, coworkers, and business associates, give Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee a chance. They have everything that you need, from filtration coolers, coffee for your work, at-home delivery, and 8-ounce, 10-ounce, and half-liter bottles, or by the pallet. Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee, where great taste just comes naturally. Visit us at TylerMountainWater.com.
The big game is just bigger at the Marshall Hall of Fame Cafe. Get 20% off all carry-out orders before 5. And for those watching with us at the Marshall Hall of Fame Cafe, $2 pints of ice-cold domestic draft beer all day long. Plus, the BOGO Wing Blitz is back. Buy one order of our Jumbo Traditional Wings, get one free all day. Dine in only. Score big with these game day deals only at the Marshall Hall of Fame Cafe on the corner of Fun and 3rd Avenue in downtown Huntington, across from Pullman Square. Now, back to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
By 6, entering the final 8, Fleming County ball. Fleming County hitting 17 of 36 from the field, 47. Ashland still not shooting all that well, 18 of 42 for 43, 8 of 25 behind the arc for 32. Fleming 3 of 9 for 33. Ashland owns the rebounding, 28-16. Fleming County's 3 by Hickerson, no good. Rebounded by Neal. He'll go coast to coast, lay it up, miss a gimme. It happens. That's why they put a backboard up there. Use it. Here comes Hickerson. He'll drive around Carter to the baseline, get cut off. He'll go to Johnson. He'll lay it up and in. I'm sorry, that's Robinson. 50-46, Ashland by 4 with 7.5 to play. Davis to Neal. Neal bring it across the 10-second stripe. Around the arc, inside out to Carter in the corner. He'll back it back out. Fleming in there 2-3. Lalone to Carter. He'll try another 3. This one's off. Rebound down and out of bounds. It'll belong to Fleming County with 7:15 to go. Panthers down by just 4. Cropper back in for Fleming County, and out will go Johnson. Ashland still man-to-man. All Fleming County does is station 4 guys, 1 in each corner, and then they isolate the ball player. Who's got it right now is Hickerson against Clark. He'll drive in. Hickerson will put it up. Blocked by Clark, and a foul on Clark. His third. You don't want to foul Hickerson. He's 6 of 6 from the foul line tonight. Ashland fans obviously don't like it. Cats up by 4, but Hickerson back at the line will shoot 2. First one's good. He'll get one more. 50-47. Smith in. Davis out for Ashland. One more for Hickerson. And it's good. 8 for 8. Quit fouling that guy, will you? Ashland's lead down to 2 after they led by 9. Here comes Carter. Cats need a bucket. Fleming County in their 2-3. They pull the 2 way out on top. Elijah Neal's got it. Now to Carter, who stands on top of the A. Right side to Smith. Smith in the wing. He'll bring it back out on top. Near side Lalone. Penetrates down to Neal. Over to Carter. Double team. Splits the defenders. Takes it to the bucket and gets fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Roberts, his first. And that'll put Carter at the line for 2. His first trip to the foul line tonight, where he's a 70% free throw shooter. Has 12 points on the evening. Far below his average of 23, and bounced the first one up and in. It hung but fell. 51-48, Ashland by 3. One more for Carter. Big deep breath, one dribble, and the Liberty Flame puts it up, missed it. Rebounded by Cropper of Fleming, ahead of Jolly. Fleming down 3, long ball will tie it, give it to Hickerson. Hickerson looks back door to Robinson, lays it up, and he missed a gimme. Rebounded by Smith, and a foul on Robinson. Common foul, Ashland will keep it, leading it 51-48. 6:15 to go in the ball game. Clark inbounds to Neal. Neal back to Clark. He'll run it up the near sideline. Clark looking out front. Cross court over to Neal. Neal skips a pass to Smith. In the corner. Back out now to Carter. Carter over to Neal. He's open for 3. Doesn't take it. Inside out. Here's a 3. No good. In and out by Smith. Rebounded by Lalone. Smith for 3 more. Missed it again. Rebounded by Jolly of Fleming. They're down 3 with 5:50 to go. Here comes Jolly in a hurry. They isolate him. He'll go to work, and he just charged over Elijah Neal. Jolly picks up his second foul and the 6th turnover for Fleming tonight. Buddy Biggs doesn't like that call. Neither do the Panther fans. 5:45 to play. Ashland leads it by 3. Here's Neal ahead to Lalone. Lalone back out to Neal. Neal. Lalone. Back to Neal on the near side. They set the high pick and roll. Neal will take it in, give it to Clark behind the back, puts it up and in. Ashland up 5, 53-48 as they get down below that 2-3 zone. And a full timeout by Fleming County. Ashland up by 5. We'll be back in just a minute here on Cat Sports.
KFB, the Better Bank, is dedicated to its customers. We want our customers to feel confident with every financial decision made at KFB. From checking accounts to loans, we have your back. KFB is where a strong financial foundation starts. Visit us at one of our locations or www.kfb.bank to see how we can help you start building your financial foundation. KFB, the Better Bank, located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, Louisa, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 44 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime, no matter the make or model. From minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, go Tomcats.
This is Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
53-48, Ashland up by 5, 5.5 to go. Fleming County ball when we return, and inbounds it comes to Hickerson. Ashland still man-to-man, and again, Fleming County back in their four-corner offense. Jolly's got it out front. They isolate him. He'll give it, and there's a knock away by deflection by Neal, but gathered back in by Jolly with 5:10 to go. Jolly looking around the arc to the near side, down deep in the corner to Roberts, and he stepped on the inline. Turnover Fleming, that's their 7th. Taking pretty good care of the ball. In goes Johnson, and out goes Roberts. Ashland has 4 turnovers on the night. Fleming was 7. Inbounds to Neal. Again, they take those 2 men and try to slow the Cats down. It's worked so far. Here's Neal with it. Near side to Carter. Inside 5 minutes to go. Carter out on top of the A. Now gives it to Lalone. Lalone around the arc. He'll blow by the defender. Inside out to Neal to Hoskins. Hoskins jump past to Carter. He'll try another 3. He'll miss that one. Rebounded by Jolly. Here come the Panthers. They're running 3-on-3. Jolly inside out to Hickerson. Hickerson spins down the lane, and Neal knocks it away out of bounds. It belongs to Ashland. Last touch by the Panthers with 4:34 to go. Ashland up 53-48. Clark will put it in play for the Cats underneath the Fleming County bucket. Brings it into Carter. Carter against Fleming County. Now they're full court pressing 2-2-1. Here's Lalone. He'll drive in to the elbow, flip it out to Carter. Carter makes his move down into the paint, now to Neal. Neal open, doesn't take it, but Clark will, and he'll miss it. Rebound Hoskins, tips it right into the hands, though, of Robinson. He'll go to the other end, and he'll get fouled before the shot by Elijah Neal, his first. Foul on the floor. It's a common foul with 4:13 to go. That's Ashland's 2nd foul tonight. In the quarter, I'm sorry. But leading it by 5, Jolly into Hickerson, drives the baseline, can't shoot, feeds it to Jolly, who will lay it up and get it. Cuts the lead to 3 again, 53-50. Here's Neal to Carter, midway through the 4th quarter. Carter ahead to Neal. Neal brings it across the line with a pass to Carter. In the corner to Lalone. Lalone back out now to Carter. Cross court it goes to Neal. Neal with it, back out to Carter. Carter looks things over, directing traffic, goes to Neal in the paint. He's got a shot, doesn't take it. Dribbles it through the lane and gives to Hoskins. Hoskins to Neal. Back out to Lalone. And a timeout, Ashland, with 3:38 to go. Ashland leads it 53-50. We'll be back in just a moment here on Cat Sports.
Shopping simpler than ever. Visit the brand new foodfairmarkets.com or download the Food Fair app to experience shopping at your fingertips with Easy Shop. Browse the digital weekly circular, add items to your cart effortlessly, and enjoy exclusive early access to sales. Plus, earn cart cash rewards seamlessly. And with the Buy It Again feature, finding your favorite items is just one tap away. It's all at foodfairmarkets.com or the Food Fair app. Food Fair, delightfully local, deliciously fresh.
Hello, everybody. It's Nate Allen. You know, a few years ago, my daughter was ready for her smile transformation, a.k.a. she was ready for braces. A friend of ours recommended Thompson Orthodontics right here in Huntington. And you know, when you're trusting someone with your kid's smile, you want experience. Thompson Orthodontics has over 36 years of experience. And let's face it, as working parents, we really appreciated the flexible payment options that they provided for us. They'll also bill your insurance and your West Virginia Medicaid. Visit Thompson Orthodontics at yoursmilingfaces.com today.
You're listening to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
53-50, Ashland leads it. They have the ball with 3:38 to go. Lalone will put it in play. Far side near the hash mark in forecourt. Fleming still in their 2-3 zone, bringing in to Neal. Elijah Neal, the sophomore, brings it across the timeline, playing only his second game. Leaves it to Carter. Carter back out to Neal. Neal back to Carter. He'll stand on top of the A. Take it on the dribble. Give it to Hoskins. Straight away. Had a three. Doesn't take it. Gives to Carter. Carter will stand, hold, give it to Neal. Back to Carter. Back to Neal as they play pitch and catch. Skip a pass over to Lalone. Now to Neal down the lane. He's going to go inside out to Hoskins, who nails the three. He's got 6 of them. It's 56-50. Ashland by 6 with 3 minutes to play. Here comes Hickerson. Hickerson to Robinson. Robinson to Jolly. They isolate him. He'll go to the bucket. Put it up over Neal. It's no good. Rebounded by Neal. Here comes Elijah. He's in a hurry. Coast to coast. Inside out. Carter. Hoskins for 3 more. Yes, sir. He's got 7, and the Cats lead it by 9. Equals their biggest lead, 59-50. Preston Hoskins is a money player, I'm telling you. He's money. 59-50 with back-to-back threes for Mr. Hoskins. We'll be back in just a moment. Timeout on the floor here on Cat Sports.
Hey, it's Big John here. I'm with Parla from Sue's Junk. Valentine's Day, and you guys have amazing things like gift cards.
On Valentine's Day, I feel like nothing says I love you like a good stroll through an antique shop. For Valentine's Day, we're going to have a little Sweethearts Day here, give out some heart-shaped cookies and some coffee. And this is just the perfect little place to come cozy up with your loved one on that special day.
Sue's Junk and Antique Mall, 459 Camden Road, Huntington.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now, we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
Now, back to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
To go. After back-to-back threes by Mr. Preston Hoskins, who's got 7 of those bad boys tonight. Had 4 last night. Brought us out of the depths and into a win. Out front is Hickerson. Players on the deck, and there's a steal by Elijah Neal. He'll spin around Johnson, take it to the hole, put it in, and get fouled. Big turnover there as Neal just strips him, picks his pocket, takes it to the end, got it, and got fouled. And the foul's going to be on Robinson, his 3rd. Elijah Neal shooting his first free throw of the year. He shot 70% last year when he played at Russell. The sophomore has got 7, and it'll stay there as he missed it. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson in a hurry. He'll stop, take it to the baseline. Shot over Clark, but they'll get Clark for the foul with 2:19 to go. I think that's before the shot. Yep, that's his 4th. Team 3rd. 61-50. Ashland leads it by 11. Nope, they're going to give him 2. Okay. Robinson will shoot 2. That's exactly what Ashland wanted to do, is not let Fleming score with the clock stopped. Pushes it up, missed it. He's a 68% free throw shooter. First miss of the night. One more for Robinson, the 6'3 senior. It's up and it's bouncing in. Cuts it to 10, 61-51. Roberts back in for Fleming County, and out goes Johnson. Cats by 10 with 2:19 to go. Should be able to milk the clock a few times. Here's Carter into Neal. Neal gives back to Carter. Carter double team, now triple team, splits the defenders on the run. He's got room to Hoskins for 3 more. It's bouncing, out. It hit the support, says the official. Give it to Fleming with 2:08 to go. The Panthers trail it by 10. Inbounds, and here comes Jolly in a hurry. Ashland man to man. Jolly against Neal, puts him on his tail and put it up and in. 61-53. Fleming cut the lead to 8 with 1:50 to go. Carter in backcourt. Ahead it goes to Neal. Neal ahead, has it knocked away. Bad pass, steal by Jolly. Jolly to Hickerson, lays it up and in. Back-to-back turnovers for the Tomcats, and Fleming's cut the lead to 6 at 61-55 with 1:41 to go. Good job by the Panthers, and the Tomcats will call a quick timeout to settle things down, as Ashland's 11-point lead is now down to 6 as Fleming scores 5 straight. 61-55 Ashland. Back in a moment here on Cat Sports.
Big Sandy knows better performance begins with better sleep. Whether that's in the boardroom, the classroom, or the gym. No shortcuts, no workarounds. If you're not sleeping, well, it's more than likely your old mattress. We have the top brands to try before you buy. Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Sealy, Casper, Purple, Nectar, and more at the guaranteed lowest price. Plus, free fast delivery on most sets and a 120-night guarantee. And financing options regardless of your credit. Better sleep begins at Big Sandy Superstore.
Celebrity impersonation not an endorsement.
Are you or a loved one dealing with a slow-to-heal wound? Bluegrass Wound Care in Ashland is a private practice specializing in advanced treatments to help your wounds heal faster and more effectively. Their wide range of progressive healing techniques have proven results with no referral required. Call today to schedule an appointment and be seen the same week. Any wounds, any age, don't wait. Get the care you deserve today. Call Bluegrass Wound Care at 606-325-6493.
This is Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Caleb Clark runs the baseline, looking to get it in, and finally does to Carter. Carter up the near sideline, gets cut off. Double team, splits the defenders on the dribble, gets it to Hoskins. Hoskins with it out front. 90 seconds to go. Ashland up by 6. Carter will stand and dribble out near midcourt. Fleming's going to have to come out of that zone. In the corner now to Clark. Clark through the lane to Lalone, and he turned it over, threw it away. Fleming with a chance to cut the lead. Here comes Johnson in the corner. Hickerson for 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Clark, and he's fouled by Cropper. 5th foul on Fleming County. That'll put Ashland on the bonus with a 1:11 to go. Costly turnover there for the Cats. Ashland leads at 61-55. 2 shots coming here to, who got that rebound? Clark. Caleb Clark will shoot 2. He's 4 for 4 for there tonight. 1:11 to go. Oh, I beg your pardon. It's Sloan. My fault. Okay. Sloan's our best free throw shooter at 85%. He's got 2. First one's up. Oh, we missed it. Trying to make it a 3-possession game. Out goes Hoskins. In comes Davis for his defensive ability. One more for Tyson Lalone. It's up. Good that time. 3-possession game with minute 10 to go. 62-55. Here comes Jolly. He'll go against Neal. Ball knocked away by Neal. And tied up by Lalone with a good tie-up. Possession arrow gives it to Ashland on a Fleming County turnover. Great job by Neal and Lalone. 64 seconds to go. In goes Hoskins for Ashland. Out goes Davis. 62-55. Ashland by 7 with 64 seconds to go as they clean up some perspiration down on the far end. Clark looking. Brings it in the corner. Elijah Neal up the near sideline. Moves to the middle of the floor. Crosses into forecourt and fouled by Cropper, his 3rd. And Elijah Neal will go back to the foul line to shoot 2. He's 0 of 1 tonight. 60 seconds to go. Ashland leads at 62-55. 2 here for the sophomore Neal. It's up, missed it again. Well, we got a couple of guys need to work on their free throw shooting. Neal and Davis. In goes Davis, out goes Hoskins. Davis is 1 for 4 from the foul line this year. Neal is now 0 for 2. Of course, they're limited in their playing time. Davis is playing in only his 12th game. Neal's second. You got that one. 63-55, 55 seconds. Here's Jolly to Robinson. Robinson out to Jolly, but he went over and back. Turnover, Fleming County. They had 8 turnovers in the second half. Only had 3 in the first. 11 for the contest. Hoskins back in. Davis goes out for the Cats, who lead it 63-55. Ashland will put it in play here in front of me. The Tomcat bench in forecourt, leading by 8 with 52 seconds to go. Carter will inbounds it, bring it into Hoskins. Back door to Clark. He'll go up and put it in. Beautifully done. 65-55. Cats lead it by 10. Fleming down the baseline, putting it up and in is Hickerson, and they call a foul on Ashland. Going to count the bucket. Carter's second. Give Hickerson the bucket in one try, and it leads down to 8. 65-57, and Hickerson is 8 of 8 from the foul line tonight. And he'll make it 9 of 9. 65-58, still a 3-possession game with 35 seconds to go. Here comes Neal. Bounces ahead to Hoskins. Hoskins out to Neal. Neal cross court to Lalone at 28. Now Lalone is fouled by Jolly, his third. So Lalone will shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 there tonight. Ashland leading it 65-58. 2 shots here for Tyson Lalone. Has 3 points on the evening. Pushes the first one up. Good that time. Ate them both. Out goes Hoskins. In comes Davis for the Cats. Out goes Roberts for Fleming. And in goes Johnson. One more for the senior Lalone. And it's a 9-point Ashland lead. It's 67-58. Johnson into Jolly, 25 seconds. In the corner, Hickerson drives the baseline and gets fouled going to the bucket by Carter. Why are we fouling? Makes no sense at all. None. 2 shots coming to Hickerson. And then you foul their best player, our best free throw shooter. Probably is our best player, too. 9 of 9 from the foul line tonight. He'll try and make it 10 and 11 of 11. First one's no good. He missed one. How about that? Hoskins in for the Tomcats, and out goes Davis with Ashland leading 67-58. One more for Hickerson, and it's good. 10 of 11. Roberts back in for Fleming. Out goes Johnson. 67-59 Ashland. 23 seconds to play. Fleming pressing full court, bringing into Carter. Carter looking up the near sideline on the dribble. Splits the defenders, goes to the bucket, gives it to Hoskins, and Hoskins will bring it back out on the dribble and get fouled by Jolly, his 4th. 13 seconds to go. And to the foul line goes Preston Hoskins. He's a 100% free throw shooter. He's not our best. Why? Because he's only shot 3 free throws this year. He's 3 for 3. Make him 4 for 4. 68-59, Ashland by 9. Hoskins can make it a 4-possession game with 13 seconds to go and probably seal the deal here. It's up and good. 69-59. Here comes Jolly. 10 seconds. 9. He'll throw up a long 3. Air ball. Rebounded by Ashland. Clark's got it with 4 seconds to go, and he'll dribble it out. Tomcats win it here tonight, 69-59 over the Fleming County Panthers. With the win, the Tomcats win their 3rd game in a row. They improved to 16-7. It's been a good week for the Cats. Fleming County drops to 16-9. Final score again, Ashland 69 and Fleming County 59. We'll return in just a few minutes here on Cat Sports.
Has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly, Galloway, Smith, Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly, Galloway, Smith, Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours, too. Call them and let Kelly, Galloway, Smith, Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
This is Clay at Pollock's, where you will find the Tri-State's largest selection of diamonds. We are also your home for all of your Pandora stackable rings and your Alex and Ani needs. Locally owned and operated since 1874, Pollock's is a name that you know and trust. We provide professional service with a personal touch that has kept clients coming back year after year. Visit Pollock's at 913 Winchester Avenue in Ashland or on the web at pollocksjewelers.com.
McMeans Pharmacy, where you're a name, not a number. They provide personalized care from their locally owned, trustworthy team. McMeans Pharmacy cares about you and your loved one's health and well-being. McMeans Pharmacy proudly supports the Ashland Tomcats. They're here to serve Ashland and their surrounding communities with fast, friendly service at both locations, 2920 Carter Avenue, Ashland, and 708 4th Street, South Point, Ohio.
Hey, Tomcat fans, Old Man Winter's back once again. Don't let him keep you snowed in this year. Ashland Milling can help keep your walks and driveways clear from snow and ice. 50-pound bags of winter ice melt only $9.95. And if you want something that won't hurt your concrete, use 50-pound bags of calcium chloride for only $23.95. Ashland Milling would like to say thanks to the Tri-State for letting us serve you for over 150 years. Go Tomcats!
Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
It's time for the post-game report on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Back here at the Anderson Gym, where the Tomcats win it here tonight by the final count of 69-59 to improve to 16-7. Fleming County drops to 16-9. The Tomcats trailed at the end of the first quarter, 22-17. Took the lead in the second quarter and never looked back as they had a 34-30 lead at half. Outscoring Fleming 17-8 in the second stanza. Outscored Fleming by 2 in the third, 16-14, and led by 6, 50-44. And outscored Fleming by 4 in the fourth to win it by 10, 69-59, which wasn't their biggest lead of the night. The biggest lead was 61-50. Fleming's biggest lead came at 24-17. We did have 9 lead changes in the game and 7 ties. It was a tight one before the Tomcats put it away late to win it 69-59. Fleming County, after a torrid first quarter where they shot 70%, cooled off to hit 22 of 47 in the game for 46.8. Still good shoot. Ashland 23 of 54 for 42.6. So it's not Kentucky or Ashland's shooting woes. They're not by any stretch of the imagination shooting it badly, but not to what we're accustomed to be honest with you. They came in starting the week at 50%, and they've continually had their percentage drop probably a point about every night. So their shooting is not in a slump right now, but they got to shoot a little bit better. 3-pointers, 3 for 12 for Fleming County for 25%. Ashland 10 of 33 for 30%. Free throw shooting, Fleming was 11 of 16, and Hickerson hit 10 of those 11 for 69%. Ashland was 13 of 17 for 76. Tomcats own the rebounding tonight. They out-rebounded Fleming County 36-24. And had 5 less turnovers. Ashland had but 6 turnovers of the game. Fleming County had 11. For Fleming County, Hickerson led the attack with 27 points tonight. and 9 of those came at the free throw line. 14 for Jolly, 13 for Robinson, 4 for Johnson. Cropper didn't score, or did Roberts. For the Tomcats, they led tonight, 3 in double figures. Preston Hoskins with 23 tonight. Caleb Clark with 16, Xander Carter with 13, but he also had 11 rebounds, so Xander will get the double-double with 13 points and 11 rebounds. 5 points from Tyson Lalone, 2 from Smith. Let's see, we got 2 from Cam Davis and 8 for Elijah Neal in only his second game as a Tomcat basketball player. A real good line for Elijah Neal. He had 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists in playing in only his second game this year. He's a player, my friends, and only a sophomore. 8 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists for Elijah Neal tonight in a good job for the Tomcats. It went at 69-59 over Fleming County. Well, we're back in action on the Tomcats. We got 4 games next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Tuesday night, we host the Round County Vikings here at the Anderson Gym. Wednesday night, we'll be hosting Johnson Central. Friday night, we'll be hosting Lawrence County. And Saturday afternoon, we'll be hosting Menifee County. So the Tomcats have 4 games left, all coming here at the Anderson Gym. And hopefully we'll get them all. I know we're expecting a little bit bad weather, but hopefully we'll get them all in next week. The Kittens have 2 games right off the bat. At home on Monday, they will be hosting Russell. And on Thursday, they'll be hosting Boyd County. Kittens now 13-10 after they dropped one to Portsmouth today. 52-39, but the Kittens didn't have their best player in Kinley Wood. She's a little bit under the weather, and we wish her the best and a speedy recovery. Ashland wins at 69-59. Coach Ryan Bonner will join us in our post-game show, brought to you by McLeod's Body Shop and People Helping People. And we'll also have our Big Sandy superstar of the game. And don't know who it'll be. I don't know. There's some pretty good lines out there tonight. Carter with a double-double. Neal with 8 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. And Carter had 6 assists, too. And then Hoskins, who had 23 with 7 threes. Gee, boy. It's going to be a hard trip, but that's why Coach Ryan Bonner makes that decision. We'll come back in just a few minutes. Stay with us here on Cat Sports.
Project at Menards. Brighten up your garage or workspace with a 6,000 lumen 3-panel LED light from GT Light. It's 7 times brighter than traditional incandescent light bulbs and features 3 adjustable panels allowing you to shine light where you need it most. Stock GT Light LED utility bulbs are on sale. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Come on down to the Jubilee Bingo Hall Thursday and Friday nights. Doors open at 4. Games start at 6:30 with a $5,000 nightly payout. Game 18 is worth $1,100. Friendly workers, padded chairs, 10 miles west of Ashland on Route 60. Take exit 180 off I-64. Go left 1 mile next to Manning Furniture. Phone 606-928-4646.
Owned and operated by People Helping People Incorporated. License number 102.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
KFB, the Better Bank, is dedicated to its customers. We want you to feel confident with every financial decision made at KFB. From checking accounts to loans, we have your back. KFB is where a strong financial foundation starts. Visit us at one of our locations or www.kfb.bank to see how we can help you start building your financial foundation. KFB, the Better Bank. Located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, Louisa, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is the postgame report on Cat Sports 93.3 at 1340.
Ashland wins it here tonight, 69-59 over Fleming County for win number 16. And their 3rd game in a row, and it's been a good week for the Cats. Beat George Washington on the road Tuesday. Huntington High last night in Huntington, and finally get home and get a good 10-point win over a good Fleming County basketball team. Ryan Bonner, good win for your ball club tonight.
Very, very good. And our guys really adjusted well at halftime. You know, wasn't a whole lot of schematic adjustments to make versus just, look, you got to just be tougher and guard your yard, because, you know, we really stretched our defense tonight to really take away the three, which we did effectively. You know, this team was averaging, they were top 5 in the state in three-point field goals attempted.
And make 10 a game.
Yeah, and top 10 in the state in three-point makes per game, and we held them to 3 of 12. So we knew that by stretching our defense, we were going to be limited in where we could help. So we would have to guard one-on-one, and Buddy's adjustment was to just try to drive it down our throats,
right,
which he did in the first half. And he continued to try to do in the second half, but the difference was we were just tougher and meaner and more physical, and we got the stops that we needed to guard in that drive one-on-one. So, like I said, it wasn't a schematic adjustment. It was just like, I just had some friendly words of encouragement.
I bet you did.
And, you know, we
and it works.
Yeah, and we ended
Sometimes you got to turn that switch on, you know?
Yeah, and they responded well to it. We held them to 25% from three. Let me see, I'm looking at the stat sheet. I don't know that. Sorry, I was looking at Robinson's stat line. You know, we did a much better job just guarding the drive there in the second half.
Yeah. All right. So we've talked about their offense and what they did. They spread it out on us and drove it in, and it worked. Some, not all the time. The other thing it did is he wanted to slow you down.
Yeah.
So in his 2-3 zone, he pulled both his men. When now after a made bucket, he'd take 2 men and apply just kind of token pressure. It wasn't real pressure, I guess, just to slow us down. How did we adjust to that?
Well, we told our inbounder to get outside, run the baseline, and get outside of that press. And we told Xander to get outside that press and catch it butt to the sideline, and then we could advance it and get out in front of that. And when we did that effectively, it allowed us to get out and run a little bit more. But yeah, he does that to slow just to jam you up offensively and slow you down. But you know, it was just a great team win. 16 assists on only 6 turnovers to their 4 assists on 11 turnovers.
Yeah.
We out-rebounded them. My favorite stat line of the night.
You love that rebounding stat, don't you?
That's my favorite.
It is.
And we out-rebounded them 36-24. So we were extremely tough. We were extremely physical. Like I told you, I think these 2 games this week leading up to this one really helped us get ready for tonight. And, you know, I could not be more proud.
Well, you know, we've had money players over the years. And you talked about him last night, and I'll talk about him tonight. But Preston Hoskins. Give me the ball, boys.
Yeah.
7 threes. He's drilling them.
Yeah, he saw that 2-3 zone on film this morning. I think he started drooling. But yeah, it doesn't, you know, and he can shoot them from so deep too, and it doesn't take much to get him going because of that. And
right,
you know, we ran some actions there in the first half to really get him some touches from behind the arc, but in the second half, we weren't really running anything versus we were just spacing the floor,
right,
and letting Xander, Elijah, Cam, all those guys just attack the zone, get in the paint, and then spray it back out, and that was our best offense in the second half. But talking about Preston, he's one of the purest shooters I've ever coached.
Yeah.
And I've been fortunate to coach some really good shooters.
Yes.
And when he's on, he is on. And like we've always talked about, our guys just do a really good job of finding him.
Well, he was sure splitting the threads tonight, I'll tell you that. We found a real shooter in that kid. Now, he's not going to make them all, and he missed 5 tonight. You know, he's you can allow that.
Yeah, I kind of got on him there a little bit when we were up 10 with 2 minutes, and he cranked that corner 3. And you know, that's one. You know, if it's coming out of his hands, I guess I can live with it. But you know,
is that one of those you go, oh no, oh,
yeah,
and it goes
in, and that's what I'm thinking. I said I'm gonna be really happy if this ball goes in, and he's gonna make me look like a really good coach if this shot goes in. But no, he is really fun to watch when he gets hot.
Well, we've got through this week pretty well. Now 16-7, 3-0 for the week. And, well, we got 4 games next week, and it all starts Tuesday. You got Round County, Johnson Central, Lawrence County, and Menifee County. So, wow.
Yeah.
But that's it. After that, we get a week off, right?
Yeah, we're done, and I'm hoping we can get all those games in. And
I am too, yeah.
Hopefully that weather doesn't hit us. I'm really hoping and praying that doesn't happen. Haven't ruled out trying to get us an additional game that week.
The following week, yeah.
But having a hard time getting anybody that's interested at this point. So I'll keep trying.
Oh, let me say this: we've traveled enough.
Yeah, that's the
okay.
thing. Yeah, we've spent.
I mean, I'll go wherever you go, but you know that.
Yeah, we've been on the road quite a bit.
Yes, we have.
You are absolutely right. But yeah, it's really nice to be able to finish this stretch out at home, man. I'm very grateful.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's a good win tonight, Coach. 16-7.
Thank you, Dickie.
And with 4 to go, not bad.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
okay, buddy. Do we have our player coming out?
Yes, it's Elijah Neal.
Okay. Elijah Neal will be our Big Sandy superstar of the game. And what a line for this young sophomore, playing only in his 2nd game. Elijah was 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 behind the arc, 1 of 3 from the foul line, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists in 15 minutes of playing. What? For Elijah. And here comes Coach Luke Mays with you, of course. You've got to have Luke with you. Welcome to the microphone, young man.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Uh-huh. Well, only in your 2nd game. You got a little feel for it last night, I guess, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a good start.
Good start. But boy, after this one tonight, huh?
It was good.
Are you, I don't know if you're quite back into your regular flow, but with a line of 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists, it's pretty good.
Thank you.
Are you happy with your performance?
Yeah, I think I affected the court well and did everything to help us get the win.
No question about that. I got to ask you about this layoff you've had. You got more patience than Job. You know that? I don't know how a young man like yourself could just, you stuck it out and you stuck it out and you waited it out and waited it out. And, great things are going to happen for you. I know that. And one of them was tonight. It's just, how did you just continue to stick with it?
It was tough at first, but then, like the coaches told me just to put my head down and grind, and everything will work out how it's supposed to. So.
Well, you got to play junior varsity, which was good, and you lit it up like crazy, and you got to practice every day and all that kind of stuff, and you really fit in so well with the guys, and being able to practice. How much does that help?
It was great. It helped a lot. When you practice with Xander and Tyson and all them, you learn a lot, and it just kept me going and helped me tonight because I already knew what I was doing because I do it every day.
Yeah. Well, what about this basketball team? We're pretty good, aren't we?
We are.
You like playing for them?
I love it, yeah.
I bet you do. I see a big smile on your face. I know you love playing for them. It was a good night for you with 15 points. It was a great week. I mean, you beat the top team in West Virginia on Tuesday, another very good team in Huntington High last night, and tonight you beat, Fleming County, who, they got a shot at it, I guess. So it was a good week for you.
It was. Good 3 wins.
Yes, it was. And then you got, hopefully, 4 next week, huh? It's going to be a tough week. Round County, Johnson Central, Lawrence, and Menifee. Going to be a tough week for you, Elijah.
Yep.
Well, how much does it mean now that you're eligible and playing? I mean, you played 15, 16 minutes tonight.
It means everything.
Yeah, it does.
Been waiting for forever, so it was good to step on the court.
Well, as I said, you're a deserving young man. You got the patience of Job. You hung tough and you hung it out, and the doors are starting to open for you, young man. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, Elijah Neal, good job tonight. He's our Big Sandy superstar of the game, Elijah Neal, the sophomore, as Ashland wins it 69-59. That'll do it from the Anderson Gym. We'll be back here most of next week, starting on Tuesday night. Hi, Coach Luke Mays. How are you, sir? And it'll be Tuesday night with Ashland and Round. Ashland and Johnson Central Wednesday. Ashland and Lawrence County Friday. Ashland and Menifee on Saturday. And, if we win out, we'll be a 20-game winner during the regular season, which that's pretty good with still the postseason to go. So that's the way it is. And why I say all that, here's a young man out on the floor, and he's our best player. There's no question about it. It's Xander Carter. He brought 2 basketballs out, and he's sitting here working on his 6- and 8-foot jumpers. And that's a dedication this young man has. I wish he would be Mr. Basketball. Us being up here in eastern Kentucky, I don't know if we can get him enough votes, but if he's not the best player in the state, I want to know who he is, okay? That's just me. In my opinion, he's the best player in the state. 69-59. That'll do it from the Anderson Gym. Aiden back at the studio making things happen. Ryan Bonner, Tomcat coach, and Elijah Neal, our Tomcat player of the game, brought to you by Big Sandy. This is Dickie Martin. Final score again, Ashland 69 and Fleming County 59 here on Cat Sports.